Okay, so I already got my hunter level up to 56 from 48, which was on the last stream. I got 8 hunter levels. So this helmet's about to break apart. And I'd like to have more options for helmets I can wear. So I'm likely going to be making a pit stop at Barathos to go and just grind Fireflies for chitin. Oh, Fizz and Rico, hi there. So I'm likely going to just make a quick pit stop at Barathos to grind a couple more of these to make some armor plating. And even then, still, I'm out of glaring power stones. So I need to get more of these too, ideally. I ideally want those power stones. Oh, which challenge are you going on now? So yeah, you got the sub 13 in chorus. That was still very impressive. I mean, I thought it wasn't going to go much lower than like 1252 when I got that. Oh, wow. Let me tell you, it gets absolutely crazy with the last couple worlds. Even from World 4 onwards, it starts to become a challenge. So I think I'll make my first pit stop Lilicia. So I'm going to pretty much start gathering Pixons right now. So I'll make my first stop out here just to get more Pixons. Well, World 2 Funhouse has a life farm. Well, the Funhouse in World 2, there's a setup where you can just infinitely farm lives from that. Since you're likely going to want to know that's there, I'm just going to let you know now that you can go there to get lives pretty easily. Likely has something to do with a bullet bill and a Koopa shell. Don't remember exactly where in the level, but if I recall correctly, it has something to do with a bullet bill and a Koopa shell. So something really straightforward and simple if you know bullet bills and how they just respawn infinitely. Of course, all this would be until your time runs out. Which then you probably just go back in the level and get more lives again if you really needed them. Well, I said World 2 has one, so within the first worlds, yeah, technically. I just got done saying World 2 has one. I'm pretty sure any ghost house or castle, well, I know for sure the ghost houses, you can always replay those just for the sake of having a save point. Well, you can always reuse an easy ghost house over and over again for saves if you want. Well, that's pretty much what I had to do when playing, like, the original Luigi's Adventure. Is this light blue weapon a machete? No, it's a great blade. In other words, a giant sword. Yeah, I didn't really come here to fight. I definitely wasn't out here to do any combat. Mainly just looking for Pixons to gather infusion stones. Specifically glaring ones. Because the glaring infusion stones, if I can get power stones out of those, I can use those to make like protection 4 enchantments for my armor pieces. I would definitely not oppose it if you did that. I would definitely not oppose that. I mean, you can open the hack in Lunar Magic. Like, last year I remembered it was unlocked. Love that theme in the level before World 5 Castle. Okay, I think the level's name was Drifting Ice, but I don't remember the music that was used in it exactly. You're talking about Drifting Ice, right? Some of the World 4 levels get hard, actually. Well, World 5 is pretty much half ice and half fire, so I guess I just have to remember, like, from memory, what level we're talking about. Haven't seen too many people actually play Colossus lately. Okay, I thought for sure I was going to make that jump. Yeah, there are definitely a few endgame levels that could justify me calling it harder than bits. Okay, it does not look like I've been to this tower yet. So I'd like to look around and see what's in some of these chests here. Okay, it looks like I'm just gonna find wood for now. And some tokens. I have plenty of wood and plenty of tokens. And also, like, plenty of spores. Yeah, but if I find repair dust, though... Arguably, because there are definitely fewer checkpoints than an Annihilator. Arguably, and mainly due to the fact there are fewer checkpoints in those endgame levels than Annihilator. Alright, so can I face south? There we go. Traditional half gimmick design. What do you mean by that exactly? How is it half gimmick? I mean, granted, I really haven't played Colossus in a long time. I mean, that's certainly what I want to be able to shoot for, each level just feeling memorable, not just like some sort of carbon copy of another. I mean, if you really know what you're doing, your levels should all feel unique in some way. Like, what's going to make one level just stand out from another? Okay, now let's start running back east. So I got, like, at least 4 Power Stones already. Plus I have over 2 stacks of Infusion Stones, and could maybe get some Power Stones from those if I'm lucky. Oh, I just lost the helmet. Sounds like something just broke, clearly. Trying to grab this Pixon, but literally can't. Oh, there's too many enemies blocking the Pixon. I guess I have to clear them out. Too many guys just blocking the Pixon here. Yeah, they're literally just all surrounding it. Right, where was it? Okay, it was over there. I figured I would just double check to see how much durability is left on this thing here. Well, obviously the Candle Fire Sword's running low on durability. And that's gonna give me 5 more Glaring Power Stones. Yeah, eventually I'll just run out of those again. That's gonna give me only 5 of them. Even then, I still need more chitin to make some more armor plating. So I'm going to briefly stop at Barathos to just gather some Yeah, as much as I want to just continue to make actual progress on fighting the Ancient Cavern boss, as much as I want to just make more progress now. Alright, where should I even put this stuff anymore? Like, where do I even want to keep this stuff now? As much as I want to make more progress on actually leveling up Hunter, I have some things to attend to. Missing an armor piece, and also this sword might break apart soon, so I'll have to definitely repair that too. Okay, so it still has a bit of durability left on it, so I'm just gonna go to Barthos right now, actually. I guess I'll just go here now. And grind out a few more of these flies. Because I really do want to get their chitin drops. Ideally, I'm not going to be out here for too long if I'm lucky with the chitin drops. Oh, there's one on the ground already. Though if I want 2 armor platings, I'm going to need like 8 chitin drops off these guys. That's like my first one right there so far. Some emeralds just dropped. Okay, then. Okay, so I guess I can put off going back for more emeralds for even longer now. I guess I can just keep on putting that off then. Alright, just so, like, nothing gets stuck on a block or anything. Just so these fireflies don't get stuck on blocks anymore. I'll just clear out some more of them. Okay, looks like some skill crystals just dropped. Okay, I think I've probably picked them up by now, most likely. Oh, there's quite a few flies down here too, it looks like. Alright, let's just also dump off these tokens. Just because I want more inventory space. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just because I want more inventory space. Just gonna quickly dump off some tokens here. Well, that's definitely enough to make another speed helmet, that's for sure. I guess I'll just leave with that for now. Yeah, I guess I can open these later. I still have... I still have 22 repair dust. I guess I probably can wait to open these up. I guess... No, actually no, I'll just crack them open now. I guess I'll just crack these open right now, perhaps. And get 6 repair dust from it. No, actually no, get more like 7. Yep. And I still have these 53 eliminate blocks also sitting here. Alright, so let's just make that speed helmet now. And yes, speed helmet. I'm still extremely comfortable with speed armor. Yeah, I know Battleborn's also definitely a very good option, but I just prefer having like extra speed than extra attack speed. I just prefer being able to move around much quicker. Yeah, there's some case scenarios where just good movement speed's a lifesaver. Yeah, I can think of many situations where good movement speed will save your life. Of course, faster attack speed means just faster boss kills, or just faster combat in general. I mean, if you're more comfortable with combat, then I guess Battleborn armor might be better suited for you. Really, probably just does depend on your playstyle to some extent, as to which you'll like better. For me, it's gotta be faster movement speed, though. Okay, now I think I should get the Candlefire Sword repaired. I could still maybe put it off for a bit longer, but I'm just gonna repair it now. Yeah, this thing's probably below 10% of its durability right now. In fact, for sure it has to be. So I'll just repair it right now, perhaps. And then I'll have to go get more iron as well, because again, I'm running short on it. Haven't repaired this in a long time. Might not even repair it at all, yet. But I'm gonna give it a full repair right now. Because it certainly could have used one. So now I'm gonna get this enchanted, of course. With protection 4 and unbreaking 3. Alright, and yeah, there we go. Thinking maybe I should just get some more iron first. Well, I know for a fact I'm eventually just going to run out of it. Like, I know that's basically inevitable. I'll just run out of it. If I just put off getting more of it for too long, I'll simply run out of iron, so... I guess I'll just start getting some iron right now, perhaps. Okay, so let's start getting some iron. There's also a good chance I just left behind a lot of it in these 3-block tall and 3-block wide tunnels. Because when I was down here earlier, I wasn't really looking for iron, so... really good chance I just left behind a lot of it. And then I can just simply run through these tunnels and pick up whatever iron's there. Or even just find some more with the occult pickaxe. Because it's able to just find ores close by. Literally just highlights anything nearby if you just simply right-click. Don't really need coal. I think I still have more than enough of that. So I'm mainly just down here right now trying to grab whatever iron I can find. And I already have almost a full stack of the iron. Really wasting no time gathering it. That's probably gold. The bright yellow stuff, that's probably gold that's being highlighted. Try to just simply get the iron. I just basically need simple iron right now because I'm running short on it. Yeah, never thought I'd say that, but I'm running short on iron. And I would also definitely appreciate finding more of that too. Oh, that's jade. Redstone. Diamonds. I honestly need iron more than I need diamonds at this point. Which sounds absolutely crazy, but that's pretty much like the case scenario I'm looking at here, where I actually need more iron than diamonds. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's actually true. And if I can also find runium, I will definitely grab that too. Yeah, and thankfully for my sake, iron's pretty common. Not that hard to come by a lot of it. So I really won't be down here for too long, ideally. Well, I already have like over 2 stacks of iron ore. I really didn't spend too much time down here just gathering it. I already have 2 stacks. Alright, there's another foraging level. I don't really mind getting 121. Okay, I'll probably grab the skill crystals. That's still probably a good idea to some extent to grab those. Okay, let's get back up from bedrock level. Oh, not bad. Some more runium. Okay, then. think I got enough. I have almost 4 stacks. I think that should be enough for now. Don't really think I should have to go pick up more. Might as well just complete that 4th stack of iron before I leave. Which probably won't take long. Alright, that's gonna be the full stack right there. Alright, something's pissed off. I see. I guess I'll just take 50 hauling, because why not? So let's just quickly get a ranged weapon back out. Just so I can get rid of this thing, I'll just get a ranged weapon out. So I'm pretty sure I have to get closer to it. I gotta get a bit closer. And preferably out of the water to make my shots. That or it just despawns. Or I guess it can just despawn, that'll work too. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna smooth out some stone right now. Okay, I guess I'll just put some of the extra cobblestone I got over here, perhaps. Alright, so there's gonna be our next stash of iron. Well, there's our next bunch of iron, so it doesn't look like I'll be running out of that again anytime soon. Alright, this is what I want to pull out. Okay, so now I can make blank slabs with smooth stone and either regular or charged runium, and I can make blank slabs. So if I want to train the creation skill, I gotta just smooth out a bunch of stone and have a bunch of runium ready, which I have ready. So how do you make this again? Oh, I can easily make this. So yeah, you have to kill a blaze to get the blaze powder, but I already did that ages ago. So if I want to start actually training creation, now I'm able to. But where am I going to put this thing? Actually, no, I'll just keep the bed here. The creation forge there, it makes sense. So I'm just going to double check the creation skill on the Advent of Ascension wiki. Or better yet, is there anything in the guide that's going to tell me some of the recipes to actually... Okay, better yet, is there anything in the guide that'll help me out here? Okay, it just tells me to craft some minion slabs, which I already know, but it's not going to give me the recipes. I either have to look them up on the wiki or just look them up through just enough items. So I'll turn the minion slabs I'm eventually going to create into either minions I can summon or just sacrifice them for more experience in the skill. Which in turn would allow me to make even better minions. Minions that might actually be viable for boss fights late in the game. One of the first minions the player can obtain. To craft it, 2 snowballs and a raw fish. I guess I can quickly gather some snow and I'll probably just be picking it up from on top of this mountain here. I'll go look around the extreme hills. And I'll pretty much just climb up to where it goes high enough to actually start seeing snow. And then just simply pick up the snow from there. Actually, I think I'll just use a water bucket to get a bunch of the snow. I'll probably use a water bucket on this snow here. Or maybe not. Yeah, not that much snow up here even, unless I really just go and look even further for it. Unless I do more looking around, I'm not really going to see much snow, it looks like. Just making random holes in the grass here at this point. Alright, wrong direction. Not supposed to be going that way. Supposed to be going back north to get to my base. Alright, so yeah, I also need raw fish. And more blank slabs would definitely be nice. So I'm gonna get my fish out that I was just getting from hauling. So that's where my fish is gonna come from. So now I can make plenty of penguin slabs. If I just want to sacrifice them, I can make plenty of penguin slabs to do that. Well, actually no, I can only make more once I get more smooth stone. Also, just so I can have that XP boost for training the creation skill, I'm going to put the Utopian armor on. Okay, so I'm supposed to use it here. Okay, I gotta use up the slabs one at a time to level up. Can't just use the whole stack at once. Well, I just got 13 levels already there. How about just look at all the recipes in this? Just enough items here. Yeah, I should definitely just look at the recipes in this. It's gonna be way more convenient. Leather and bone meal. I have a lot of both of these. So I could just make these instead and probably just get faster experience from a higher leveled slab. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna go do that instead. Yeah, first things first, I'll make a couple more slabs. Okay, maybe I do still want to get rid of some of my extra snowballs. Guess I'll get rid of a couple more, perhaps. Well, I didn't really keep rabbit hide, though, on me. Could have just made a bunch of these slabs if I've actually remembered to keep rabbit hide on me. Could make whatever this is. Though I need plenty of Urka hide to justify making these the sacrifice. Which probably won't be worth it. Would be way more justifiable to just make these in bulk. Okay, I guess we'll just get rid of these snowballs, actually. I'll get rid of the rest of them. Okay, so let's go make some more slabs. And just do some more creation training. Alright, there's some more slabs right there. Let's go make a bunch of these. Gonna make 3.5 stacks of compier slabs. And I guess I'll just go and redeem that for more creation experience. I mean, I had plenty of the materials on hand to make a bunch of these in bulk, so I'll just redeem these for more levels. Yeah, like I said earlier, creation's that kind of skill that's really quick to level up if you have the resources to train it very quickly on hand already. And considering just how long I've had this world going for, it's really no surprise I just have some of the resources that would be perfect for very fast creation training. Already at 35. So what other slabs could I now make if I wanted to? I need more of these again to make the 30 creation Spraggy slab. Could make a Rammelhorn slab, but Plateosaur. How to make Rammelhorn? Raw pork chops and coarse dirt. What about Plateosaurs? Rammerhead hides and bone fragments. I guess I only really bought to keep 6 of these for some reason. So I really won't be able to make many of these at all. Yeah, like the compier slabs, super easy to make. Because I have a cow farm going, and I mean, I got so many bones lately. I mean, I've definitely been getting more bones that I've actually been using up. Good chunk of those probably just coming from wither skeletons. These slabs give a lot of experience, but won't be making too many of them since I don't really have the resources on hand to make them in bulk. I don't have, like, plenty of Rammerhead hides and Procasian bone fragments lying around. Yeah, but still, look at all this experience just coming in. Yeah, maybe if you really just want to quickly level up creation, it could be worth it to just grind out blaze rods to make a ton of Heliquin slabs. Could just go and grind blazes for blaze rods, then use those to make Heliquin slabs and just get a bunch more creation experience by using that. So I could definitely see that as a potential option for grinding out the skill. Okay, we're almost at 45 creation. Pretty much almost there. Like, I don't even think I've used up a full stack of charged runium just yet, and I've already gotten, like, well over 45 creation levels on me at this point. Surely I have to have gotten at least 45 creation levels here. Well, I'll probably just use up the rest of these slabs. Alright, can I use up the rest of these? Alright, so that's gonna get me to 46 creation right there. Okay, so I said I was actually going to go to Gardentia to continue training up Hunter, and then suddenly I just got sidetracked and decided to work on training creation. Mainly because I have this one viewer who just wants to see me actually summon a minion. So just because I'm probably going to at least try and summon something during one of the boss fights. And just see how well the minion performs. Yeah, talking here, so summoning something that's low level is probably not going to be very useful at all. I honestly don't see myself getting much use out of summoning some low-level minions, so that's why I'm just quickly training up creation to get to some of the higher-leveled ones. So I still have like quite a bit of raw fish, all from the hauling skill when I was training that. So I could just get a ton of blaze rods right now, and then just use that to further kickstart my creation training. Especially since I can probably easily kill these blazes in a single hit, most likely. And yeah, keep in mind I have a looting 4 swords, so should be able to get a lot of blaze rods very quickly out here, if I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I said I was gonna go to Gardencia to train Hunter sometime last stream. I was gonna go looking for a garden castle to farm pod plants, and I'm in there killing blazes. So yeah, change of plans. I don't know what else to say. Had a change of plans here, but there. Ew, a leather tunic. A leather tunic? What am I going to do with a leather tunic and a stone sword? I'm not gonna need a leather tunic. I also have a 21 attack damage sword, so what am I gonna need a stone sword for as well? I'm not a noob anymore, I don't need stone. Yeah, considering what I just want to get done, to try and just at least make this a successful all bosses attempt, I can't really just go around with a stone sword considering the bosses I want to fight. Well, I could, but it would be a really dumb idea to go fight them with a stone sword. I could, but I really shouldn't. Yeah, considering how I just want to fight a bunch more bosses, I would be, like, completely crazy to go out there with a stone sword, so no. And same goes for the leather tunic. I'd be insane to just not use my best gear. Given I can't die once. Given how I have only one life, it would be insane for me to not use the best gear I can possibly get. Okay, I guess salmon doesn't work for some reason to just make these Heliquin slabs. I guess they don't like salmon. Well, I'll just use up all the fish I can use to make these slabs. I'll use up whatever it lets me use. Well, that's going to be quite a bit of creation experience right there. That's going to be a decent amount. Alright, that should be quite a bit of experience. Okay, so it turns out I still end up having more fish than I had blaze powder. Alright, so I guess that's going to be all the Heliquin slabs I'm going to make. So now it's just time to turn all this into experience. I probably will just convert most of this into creation experience. Yeah, I'm going to go through pretty much almost my entire collection of fish just to get all these creation levels. But it's going to be pretty good experience. So if I just want to get a high creation level as soon as possible, I guess it'll be worth it. Well, I think I'm gonna have like my first 60 levels all in one stream. Alright, I just got to level 60 in literally one stream, training creation. From 1 to 60. No, 1 to 61 more like it. Alright, level 63. Level 64. Well, yeah, that was quick. So I'm just gonna quickly look and see what other minions I can... Okay, I don't craft this slab, I get it just by killing random enemies in Laborian. This one, like, it's a mob drop. You don't actually make it. More raw fish. I'd also need sharp claws and chitin to make the Gnar slab. But since I want to save up chitin for armor plating, I don't think it will be worth it at all to make these in bulk, just to train creation. So I'm going to look at what I can make still. Rabbit hide that I didn't bother to keep any of. I just turned it all into leather, which I probably should not have done. How do you make a snow layer exactly? Oh, okay, so 3 blocks of snow. And you can make a snow layer. Okay, got it. And a white wool and a bone to just make these. I mean, this could be easily farmable to some extent. Ender carrier slab. I mean, ender pearls are pretty easy to get if you do foraging with a pickaxe. If you go mining with a pickaxe, you'll just get a lot of these, so you could farm your pearls that way. And blaze is easy enough to farm. And this is just a matter of having a lot of wood to make chests. Alright, so just like that, I already got well over 60 creation levels. Got them insanely quickly. So I guess I'll just stop training creation for now. If only it was that easy just to quickly get Hunter up. Yeah, if it was, then for sure I would have already killed the 4th Ancient Cavern boss if I could have gotten Hunter up that quickly. Yeah, I got it from literally level 1 to 64 in no time. Okay, so let's just get back on track after spending a bit of time to just quickly level up creation. So yeah, I'm gonna just try my luck and see if I can find a garden castle anywhere in Gardensia. And then just do some more hunter training there. So again, I'll just have to pick a direction, likely stick with it, and just hope for the best, see what I can find. Alright, so let's pick this direction now. Okay, east it is. I mean, if I don't actually move anywhere, we're never gonna find this garden castle, so I have to move. Or else it's definitely never gonna be found. Okay, if this is what I think it is, I'm gonna write down the coordinates of it. Because I think if I come back here with a couple more hunter levels, I can kill these. I'm pretty sure I'm actually close to being able to fight these guys, so I'm gonna take down these coordinates. Alright, so I still have to find that garden castle. 59 hunter acquired, I have 56. I double checked pot plants and it said 56 hunter. So if I want to train hunter in Gardensia, I have to find a garden castle. I'd either have to find a garden castle in this dimension somewhere or just go somewhere else to train hunter. Because I don't have a high enough level to fight vine wizards yet. But it looks like I'm definitely getting close. Okay, that's something, but not what I'm looking for. I have to find a garden castle, ideally. If I want to have access to pot plants, I need to locate a garden castle. Okay, let's actually get back on land, because the garden castle is not going to spawn in water. So let's get back to land and look there. Alright, so far, not really seeing anything out here. I saw one giant Lotto Man flower, and that was about it. And unfortunately, these garden castles aren't too common, so might be searching for a while. Well, at least I can still move pretty fast, but still, I might be at this for a while, even with the fast movement speed. Yeah, I don't quite know when I'm gonna find this castle. Can't quite tell you when I'll be running into it. I mean, I've certainly already looked through a lot of Gardensia and still haven't found anything yet. Certainly did give it a really good attempt at looking so far. So I might want to just change direction. Because I know for a fact I'm not going to have to go too far out for one of these, most ideally. Okay, I guess that's not it either. Well, I found another Vine Wizard spawner. Yeah, it's definitely more Vine Wizards right there. Still not really what I'm looking for. Alright. There we go. That's another giant lot of Manflower right there. So really, where's that garden castle going to be at? Yeah, when are we ever going to find that? Whoops. Okay then. Tried not to jump in that hole, but oh well. Alright, there's another Vine Wizard spawner. I think I ran into 3 of those so far. And probably also 3 Lot of Man Flower Beanstalk, whatever you want to call them. And also a few Kinetic Rune Shrines. Also a few of these while we're at it. Okay, more Vine Wizards over there. Okay, I do have a water bucket on me, perhaps. Thought I was still in a shulker box. So yeah, I looked up the Pure Water Stone, which is used to spawn in Hydralisk. The other Laborian boss I haven't fought yet. And to get it, I think you just have to use buckets of water on rune posts. Okay, so the water bucket's gone. And this rune post is also gone too, so this structure is now permanently unusable. Okay, I didn't know the lava bucket was also going to vanish. I also had no idea that would just completely disappear either. So by doing that, you make the rune shrine permanently unusable. So I might as well just rip it apart since I know I can't use it anymore. Okay, I guess I'm in for a bit of a fight. Actually, no, I want to just get back up there just so I could. Okay, let's see if I can get back up there. Okay, nice. Just in case they need multiple tries at the Hydralisk fight. And yes, I can pretty much go to any rune shrine in any dimension and just do this to it. Yeah, I lose even the empty buckets. I just lose the buckets permanently for doing that. Which sounds pretty weird, I know. Like, the buckets are permanently lost after you do that. Okay, let me just get back to more exploring then. So I figured I'd just quickly get those pure water stones since I did remember how to get them and I had plenty of buckets on hand to just use to get these. I figured I'd just get multiples, just pretty much break that entire rune shrine structure, and just get like 1 water stone per rune post, which there are typically 4 of in each rune shrine. And as soon as you get rid of 1 of them, the whole structure just becomes permanently unusable. And I figured I'd just do it to a rune structure. I figured I'd just break apart a rune shrine that's very far from my base anyways. One that I pretty much never go out of my way to use. Yeah, speaking of rune shrine structures, there's another one. Yeah, there's so many rune shrine structures and pretty much any dimension that can spawn them in. You don't really need to worry about just breaking one of them permanently. Alright, still nothing going on out here. And there's another rune shrine structure I'm passing by. Okay, so I was just asking, like, what a mom find, and turns out there's dinner. So I might just actually... Actually, no, I'm just gonna make my way back home. And if I find a garden castle, I'll record the location of it. I'm just gonna very quickly run back home. And then end the stream once I'm back home. Yeah, I think I might be back home in about 10 minutes, give or take. So yeah, just gonna make a mad dash from my base, I guess. And then look for this garden castle some other time. That or I could just skip it entirely and go right back to Gingerbread Men and grind my hunter levels there. I could just continue to grind out hunter there if I wanted Gingerbread Men and Candyland. Another beanstalk? Not what I'm looking for, though. Yeah, I figured I'd just still run back home through chunks I have not been in yet. But yeah, I'm definitely running back home at this point. That plus, I've certainly been live for long enough with this stream, so yeah, I'm definitely fine with just heading back home now. Even if I can't find a garden castle, at least I tried to find one. And if I do find one, I probably won't actually do anything in it right away. I'll just write down the location of said castle and then come back there later. I briefly just stopped there to write down its location, so that I could just come back there later. And there's another Vine Wizard spawner. Just still have not seen a single castle of either type so far, including Flora castles, but I did locate one of those earlier. I mean, if I didn't locate one, I wouldn't have ever killed Vinocorn. Which is, by the way, not the same type of castle you'll find pod plants at, which you can train Hunter off of. The Flora castle's like the one with the black flower on top of it where you go and fight Vinocorn. Garden castles for turning your petals into armor pieces if you want to do that. And also grinding pod plants and also claiming some loot, because garden castles also have loot chests. Two more flowers just spawn right inside each other. It's always awkward looking when that happens. Alright, so now under 1,000 blocks away from my base at this point. Alright, so we're almost home. And I guess I'll just pass by another Vine Wizard spawner. So yeah, I mean, I already found one. Don't really need another. I think I might have found like probably two daisy flowers on this whole trip. Which, of course, I don't really need to go finding those because I already know where there is one. Because I already do know the whereabouts of one. That plus I set up a suitable platform to help grind them easier. That plus I've also set up a suitable safe spot near the other daisy spawner. Well, the one I have written down in my notes. Yeah, I pretty much wrote that down like a long time ago. Okay, we should be almost there at this point. We gotta be getting back home soon. So I guess maybe next stream I could continue to look for that garden castle. Why not like well over 2,000 blocks, specifically north, and didn't find one. And okay, I can now clearly see my exit portal. So yeah, there's always next time to find this. So yeah, I'd either go look for a garden castle next stream, or I'd maybe just consider fighting Hydralisk, because I have some pure water stones to go and attempt the fight with now. Yeah, there would also be that I could do if I really wanted to. Could go fight Hydralisk. Though last time I fought him back in 3.1.2, I had to prepare an arena, and I'm likely going to be doing that again. For when the time comes to fight him. I'll likely be making another arena.